lot of anti-abortion advocates are also seemingly really into the idea of finding out their child's sex really early on. And I think this is because of this like underlying cultural idea that gender confers humanity. And, you know, if you're against people aborting fetuses, you need to construct them as like fully people. But like a lot of conservatives who are really anti-abortion and really pro-reproduction, they're obsessed with gendering their children before they're even born. So they come into a world fully gendered because it's like how to humanize them and to stop people from being able to have safe access to abortions. A lot of
Okay. I feel like that person was like changing their own mind while saying it. It's like, yeah, people want to like give their baby gender so that they don't kill them.
You know, I think kids can destroy your life if you want them to destroy your life. And these people who talk like this guy or girl or whatever he is,
don't misgender.
They don't really love anything that isn't hate.
I think it's weird that these people who clearly have no skin in the game are commenting on abortion anyway. It's like, why do you care? Yeah.
He'd probably make somebody who just had an abortion feel worse.
Yeah.
If they listen to that, they'd be like, oh my God, I killed a human being. You know what I mean? So, like...
Let's watch the next one.
Yeah.
Here is Madison Cawthorn's definition of a woman. X chromosomes, no tallywhacker. And this gives me a chance to talk about biological essentialism. First of all, it's not true. People have all kinds of chromosomes and all kinds of bodies. Women who've had hysterectomies, people born with certain conditions, but that's almost immaterial. Number two, it is a system of oppression. Gender is a hierarchy and a system of oppression. And the easier it is to define gender, the easier it is to keep the oppression going. It's dangerous.
So, like, Genesis 1 is dangerous? That's when...
Who's he saying is oppressed? Women?
I have no idea.
It's very unclear.
This guy is like, oh, people can have any sorts of chromosomes. No.
This whole thing is in some ways some dark version of masculine toxic masculinity.
Yes, I 100% agree.
Because it's men who want to feel more oppressed than women.
This is a joke, right?
People are like one's a trans woman and one's a trans man, and they're like, can you believe it? And it's like, yes.
They're brothers?
Yeah.
Brother and sister?
Are they in a relationship?
I think so. I don't know.
So
but
they're
it's like
straight. So the trans movement's erasing the LGBT community.
Well, I think that as a society, like, we don't need to care about these types of things because they don't, you know, who's trans and how we react. And it's like, meanwhile, it's like food prices.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it kind of is helpful to talk about it, though, because there are people teaching this to young children. And I think that's why we talk about it a lot. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is they want to talk about it just for that reason.
Yeah, definitely.
So that we talk about it.
Yeah, definitely. And it's working.
It's a distraction.
And it's working, because we are. Yeah. No, definitely.
And the government wants us to talk about it because then we won't sit here and just go,
why are we so poor?
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, I was even thinking that about the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. Like, what's really like this is
exactly what's that distraction for?
Yeah, because it's all over the news. Every single media outlet is talking about it. So what's really going on?
Because there's no risk, no reward. There's no like, were you running a international pedophile ring that involved Joe Biden's son? Blah blah. You know what I mean?
No one cares about that.
If Amber Heard had cheated with Hunter Biden, then they wouldn't be on TV.
Next one.
Day 31 of being a girl, and I'm freaking out a little bit. I haven't gotten my period yet, okay? I'm late. And, I mean, I haven't kissed anyone in a while, but still, like, we know what happened to the Virgin Mary, okay? It's possible. In all seriousness, no, I can't get a period. But my doctor did tell me that the estrogen I'm taking can cause me to become, like, kind of hormonal, emotional, like 3 to 4 days out of the month. So watch out. And this is going to sound shocking, but I wish I could get a period. I wish I had those parts.
No, you
just
don't.
because I would love to be a mom one day, but I'll just figure out a different way to do that. And that's going to be okay. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. And to any woman that doesn't have a period, I'm with you. To any human that does have a period, I'm sending you love and relief. And I have tampons and I bought pads and I almost bought Diva cups, but that's where I drew the line. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Oh, jeez.
Humans can't get a period. Only women can.
Isn't that
Only women
offensive
can.
to watch as a woman? Like
It
as a guy,
is.
it's funny.
I find it to be extremely offensive. Do you think women want their periods? Hell no. No. No.
Then get pregnant.
Yeah.
Good.
No, but-
great advice.
Out to play ball so we could ruin them. Mama said that it was okay. Mama said that it was quite alright. I kind of people had a bed for the night, and it was okay. Mama told us we were good kids, and Daddy told us never listen to the ones point the nasty fingers at making fun, 'cause we were good kids. Don't get me wrong, I didn't have it bad.
So, we were talking about teachers before. I think this is scary because he's teaching kids that it's like you can be born in the wrong body, and I
Like
don't.
2% of people will be born in their own body.
I think less.
I
Yeah.
think that anybody who becomes a teacher, like it's such a boring, horrible job
Yeah.
that the only thing that could excite it is becoming a different human being altogether.
Like, I didn't know anything about my teachers in elementary school. I didn't know anything about their life. Did you guys?
No.
In high school,
Yeah. Well,
Maybe,
that's
but when you're learning to read,
But I don't even think you need to talk about your personal life with students at all. Like, just
Yeah.
like talk to your friends. And if you don't have friends and you're
Yeah.
looking to children to be your friends, then I don't know. We got a
these
whole
people
other
are
problem.
losers. But they were like, I'll just go to teachers college, and then they went to Australia for a year to get it quickly, and then they, and by the time, and it's just they're bored. They want to be part of something that. They have nothing to live for, so they're like, I'll just become MX and try to teach these kids how to all be trans. I don't know.
So I think they're pretending to be fetuses for an art exhibit.
do they want to get murdered? Like, I don't understand the point of that. Are they like, we're not real humans because we're in plastic?
Is
I
that
think-
not a right-wing video?
I'm not sure, but I just think it's interesting that clearly they're highlighting that when you're in the womb, you're alive. You're a human being. That's what I took away from it.